Bethesda has finally removed the Bethesda.net login requirement for Doom and Doom 2 on modern consoles. This was after the company received a backlash from players after they released the game to modern consoles, but players later found out that the Bethesda.net account is required to play them. And also, with the new patch out, players now have an option to skip the login screen. One C Entertainment has confirmed that King Bounty 2 is currently in development and is expected to launch next year. The game will feature a third person, highly cinematic experience, as well as tactical battles, as with the previous games in the series. The game will also feature an open world map instead of usual isometric map, and players will be able to interact with NPCs, pick up a quest, and more. Gears for Breakfast has announced the Switch release date for A Hat in Time, and the game will be available starting October 18th. A Hat in Time previously released on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. The Switch version of the game will feature co-op, which is a first. Its physical version will also include the Seal of the Deal DLC, the Death Wish difficulty mode, and the other items. The DLC was previously launched for PC and Nintendo Switch version will also be the first one to get it. Rogue Glitch has launched to Steam Early Access, and the game was developed by Numskull Games and published by Lino. Roguelite Glitch is also an action roguelite platformer that features procedurally generated levels, and it features solo and online, local co-op, and over 80 unique items that to collect, 7 character variants that each have upgradable stats and also skin and a lot more. Platonic revealed back in June that Yooka-Laylee's sequel will be coming soon, and now developer has finally announced that it will launch in a few months. And the sequel has the title of Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, and will be launching this October for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair will also feature 2D platforming as well as the top-down exploration and puzzles. Playtonic is yet to announce a specific date for its release. Raw Fury Games unveiled a new update for Kingdom 2 Crowns, and also called Challenge Island. The update will be available for free for owners of the game. As implied by its name, the update will add 3 Challenge Island, which are new lands for players to conquer, given they meet the required skill. Challenge Island are the experienced players according to the game's publisher, and the Challenge Island update will be available on August the 29th on PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. Conqueror's Blade is getting season, and the first one will also be rolling out this fall. Developer Dooming Game announced, and season are limited time events, which introduces a whole new dimension to the game. The first season is called Season 1, Seize of the Crown, and it also features a regal theme that will also serve as the theme for the season's content and its battle pass. Players will be able to earn exclusive items as they complete the season's challenges and a lot more. EA has confirmed that Need for Speed Heat won't have loot boxes. This confirmation was received through EA Community Manager Ben, and it also there is no loot boxes in NFS Heat, and there won't be. Wake said in his response to one question. He also explained that players will instead expect a more traditional DLC model for the game, meaning car packs will also be released through DLCs. There will also be a time save pack, which will reveal all collectibles in the map. WWE 2K20 is the first WWE Originals DLC pack. Bump in the Night will feature Bray Wyatt, also known as Fiend. The original pack will be available for free for those who pre-order the game, and it can also be purchased separately. The first original pack will also include the Showcase Story Mode, other horror-themed playable characters such as Demon King, Finn Balor, and new arenas. WWE 2K20 is set to launch on October 22nd. ASA team has announced its third Rock of Ages game, aptly called Rock of Ages 3. Rock of Ages 3 will allow players to make their own levels and design their own worlds using the game's editor. There's also an option to share creations online, and the game also features a competitive tower defense mode with up to 4 players in online multiplayer or head-to-head in 2-player split screen. The game has more than 20 boulders for players to choose from, and Rock of Ages 3 will be available in early 2020. Bethesda has released a new video for Doom Eternal showcasing the game's battle mode. Battle mode is the PvP option where two players play as Marines and one player play as a demon. It will also launch with 6 arenas as well as 5 playable um, characters, and more maps and playable characters are promised to be added after launch for free. And Doom Eternal is launching November 22nd, and it will also be available for PC, Switch, Xbox One, and the PS4. Time for today's recap of our daily deals on Allkeyshop.com. For the next 2 weeks, Meet Year Zero Road to Eden is free, so are the other games. And today, we've got the biggest prize drops for Titanfall 2, Madden NFL 20, Barrett Trauma, and Pro Cycling Manager 2019. You'll also get the best discount today for The Evil Within 2. All of these and a lot more are available in our Daily Deals page, so go check them out while they last.
We are able to see a new post at Fortnite's website explaining why the Brute Max were added. First off, the post does admit that the Max were controversial and goes on to explain that their goal for the Max are to bring players of all skill levels together to have fun experience where anyone can win. Because of the random nature of the Max, players with lesser experience are given the chance to rank up eliminations or even a possible victory royale. July 2019's best-selling game is Madden NFL 20, which makes this the 20th consecutive year of the Madden NFL game became the best-selling game during its release month. At the moment, Madden NFL is the 8th best-selling game of 2019, proving that it is a massively popular title. For the month of July 2019, the second best-selling game is Fire Emblem Three Houses, followed by Super Mario Maker 2. On the fourth spot is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, and on the fifth spot is Minecraft. A new GTA Online update has arrived and it comes with a large variety of cars, some new cash bonuses, and some new Twitch Prime rewards. One of the cars added is the Progen Emerus, which is a supercar that is described as king among cars. If supercars are not your thing, you can try out the RC car racing with the RC Time Trials. Also, up until August 21st, you're able to earn double GTA dollars and RP in the Maze Bank Arenas War Series. For Twitch Prime members, a free Master Penthouse is up for grabs. Season of the Trion, which is Diablo 3's 18th season, will be launching on August 23rd, and it will come with some new cosmetic rewards, new journey rewards, as well as the opportunity to experience the new seasonal conquest. The most important of all is that Hydrix will be granting your characters some new sets when you finish the season journey. You can get the Crusader set, the Armor of Akan, or you can get the Embodiment of the Marauder, which is a set for the Demon Hunter. The next game available that is free on the Epic Game Store is Fez. This is one enjoyable indie classic where you will be rotating the world around in order to solve puzzles as well as to navigate to the next levels. This game had been well received when it first launched, so you will surely enjoy playing this, especially that it is a free game on the Epic Game Store. Fez will be available by August 22nd, but before that, Hyper Light Drifter and Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden are still available. Chicory, a colorful tail formerly known as a Draw Dog, has been announced by its creator Greg Lobanov, the person responsible for Wonder Song. The game is about a custodian dog who comes across a magic paintbrush. It is a charming game that lets you move around a huge coloring book. The game has opened a Kickstarter campaign, and there are no specific launch dates available as of yet. For the platforms available right now, it's just PC and Mac. Probably more would be open depending on the game's success. It has been announced that Borderlands 3 will be launching with the anti-tamper de novo. You will be able to see this in the listing at the Epic Game Store where it says incorporates third-party DRM, de novo anti-tamper. DRMs are usually used in order to protect a game from piracy, especially in its earlier days of launch. Other publishers would remove the de novo using a patch after the game had been available for some time. Borderlands 3 will be an Epic Game Store exclusive. Iron Fury, which is a game from 3D Realms, is now available, and a launch trailer had been released to celebrate. The game is a retro first-person shooter that uses the build engine. This is inspired by the popular 90s classic, which are Duke Nukem 3D and Blood and Shadow Warrior. There will be 7 zones to go through with autosaves, improved physics, headshots map, interactively as well as widescreen functionality and controllers. The game also comes with a level editor and other development tools.
To live without
The second iteration of 1C Entertainment acclaimed turn-based tactics series King's Bounty has been announced. King's Bounty 2 is targeted to launch by 2020. Players will be taken to the land of Antara in an immersive RPG experience. There will be 3 heroes available, each one having their own unique stories. The game is non-linear and offers an open-world adventure across a fantasy landscape. The game also offers a tactical depth on the battlefield, as well as a blend of realism and fantasy.
Will you fight for our people? Will you fight for your king?
A brand new experimental patch is available for DayZ. The patch has been launched by Bohemia Interactive and it is a patch 1.05. This new patch will be adding new weapons, a tutorial screen, as well as food poisoning to the game. Vaulting and climbing has also been added where players are able to scale about 230 meters high obstacles. The global lighting configuration has also been tweaked, like the overall brightness during the day, as well as the less prominent shadows during clear days. A playtest will be available for the upcoming horror game Dread Out 2 at the Gamescom 2019. This will be available at the Indie Arena booth at Hall 10.2 arcade booth area. Dread Out 2 is a third-person action-adventure survival horror game that revolves around Indonesian supernatural folklore. The game offers a fresh take on the horror scene since it does come with some silly high school problems and satiric social comments. Dread Out 2 is still in development and doesn't have a release date yet. Time for today's deals on Allkeyshop. First up is our featured free game, Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, which you can currently get through the Epic Games Store. And if you're looking to buy a game at discounted prices, the Banner Saga 2 has a price drop, so you might want to check that out. Also today we've got the best discount for the action game Injustice 2. There's a lot more of the best offers for you. Go to our Daily Deals page now and get these while the offer lasts.